What's up, y'all? Just getting my thoughts off. Got a couple questions for everybody. First question is, what should WWE do with John Cena? Cena is a Hall of Famer, first ballot Hall of Famer. Some of my creative ideas for him would be, I would put Cena against the Wyatt Six. He already went against Bray. That was pretty much a movie. It was a really good back and forth between the Wyatt family and Cena back in the day. Him and Bray, both on the mic. You had Bray. I think Bray was probably one of the first wrestlers I've seen that was clearly a heel, but the people loved. like that whole, you got the whole world in your hands, John. Like, man, that feud between them two probably go down in history. I don't see why they don't run it back. I think that would be must-see TV to send Cena, off into retirement. I think they should run that back with them. I can understand if they don't because, anybody who pretty much feuds with the Wyatt Six is kind of a touchy subject because of Bray. I'm not going to lie. I was kind of confused why they chose Chad Gable. But I'm not going to lie. Whoever chose Chad Gable seemed like they made a great decision because, he's been growing on me as a heel. I don't know why. He's just been growing on me as a heel. Him leaving the the Alpha Academy and then starting American Made, which probably was definitely a good move. I remember last Monday they did say he was over in Paris. He said he was recruiting. I don't know, was he recruiting or not? That would be good if he was trying to scout some talent. But yeah, I was kind of confused why they chose him at first, but it does seem like it's a good fit. But I would have loved to see the Wyatt Six go out to Cena. Just run that back. That was must-see TV. The Wyatt family versus John Cena. I was looking at some of the old, promos them two had back and forth back in the day, man, and it was just kind of give you goosebumps a little bit. Cause it's man, what I started to realize is, especially about wrestling and just especially about life, is you don't know what era you're in until it's gone. I remember watching The Shield versus the Wyatts, maybe almost 10 years ago, man, and we enjoyed it every Monday. I enjoyed it every Monday, but you really don't understand that you're kind of living in an era. Now, obviously, Dean's in AEW, and Seth is taking some time off. He's hurt, and then you have Roman as a tribal chief. It's all different eras now. But man, I was just reminiscing a couple of days ago about how we were kind of living in a great age. And Bray is no longer with us. So we were living in a great age of wrestling. I think next, but I do think, by John never getting the Intercontinental title, I do think they're going to give it to him. But I'm going to be honest, I don't think you just stop Don Breaker's run right now. He's on fire right now. He's kind of a heel too. He's kind of that heel like that. Like how I explained earlier. Bray was a heel, but the people loved him. We loved him. And Don and Braun Breaker is the same way. I'm starting to realize he's kind of a heel, but people love him. People really do love him. I don't think you just stop his momentum like that with John. I do think they're going to give it to him. I do think they're going to give it to John before he goes out to send him off on that, to that, Hall of Fame status. But I don't even know how would they do that. I don't know how would they do that because, Breaker's been on fire right now, and I can't see them really stopping it, or it may be it may be one of those situations where he wins it and then Braun wins it right back just so they can say John had it. I don't know how they do that. And yeah, but I do think, put him up against the Wyatt Six, man. I mean, I'm I'm sure it has something to do with it because John isn't back yet, so I'm sure WWE didn't want to wait. I think John will be back at the end of the year, I think, or whenever he comes back. Uh, I'm sure they didn't want to wait for him to come back to have him go against the Wyatt Six. But I would put when he comes back, bro. I would put him against the Wyatt Six, man, because it's going to give people that nostalgia feeling of like Bray was there, man. They should do it, and I don't think his brother's bad on the mic. Seeing their little promos, um, backstage, the little promos they do, the little weird VHS. Um, I don't think Bo Dallas is bad on the mic, but Bray was one of a kind. Um, and honestly, if I'm WWE creative team, it's either Wyatt Six. I think it's probably the obvious answer. Um, I would not I would not mind seeing him versus CM Punk. Run that back. Um, so it just depends on what they want to do, and whatever John wants to do. Because he's like the guy. So it just depends on whatever John wants to do. But I think the Wyatt Six thing they should run that back, man, because that would be great for TV. So yeah, man. Tell me what y'all think down in the comments. Um, like I said, I don't I don't have any subscribers yet, but whoever comes across this video, man, just let me know what y'all think. Any thoughts. But I do think John Cena should run it back with the Wyatt Six, man. He should run it with the Wyatt Six because that was must see TV. All right, man. Thanks.